Do you love a home that smells good? I sure do. And here's a few ideas you might want to try in your RV home. In order to have a fresh smelling home, you have to have a clean home. So one of the first things you obviously want to do is make sure that you do your dusting and your due diligence as far as getting all those stale odors out of your house. Now, this is something you might want to do once a week, every other week, or a bit more often like I do when you are in the seasons such as the springtime when so much pollen is coming around that it seems to settle in every nook and cranny. The next thing that you're going to want to do is to make sure that any place you might have some stale odors that you're going to absorb those or get rid of those. So using a bit of baking soda and let it settle into your carpet is a really good idea. Then don't forget the whole idea of fresh air. Anytime you get a chance, you want to open your windows, maybe even your door, and be able to get really great fresh air to exchange that stale air for fresh air. If you have a pet like we do, you might want to also set up a schedule of cleaning for their blankets and the places that they hang out. Now, we don't want our couch to end up like some of those others that have a lot of flaky stuff or holes in them because of their pets. So right now we have this blanket here and all of those kinds of things. Her little bear that she sleeps on, her blanket, and the covers on the couch. They do need to be cleaned because they will hold in those stale odors. So next, of course, is the whole idea of vacuuming up that baking soda and in turn vacuuming up any of the stale odors that you collect in there. Now, we also collect things like hair, and I don't know about your dog, but Izzy seems to like to pick up her food, whether it's her wet food or her dry kibble, and she'll kind of sprinkle it on the carpet and then eat it from the carpet. So we have those things too. Make sure we clean up. That's something that we're going to put on our daily routine. The mop, the sweeping up of just the daily debris that comes in, and then the quick mop and the deep mopping of the kitchen is on a different schedule as well. One of the things that I'm loving this season is this new screen that I put on our door. Now, it was a little taller. I'm going to link it below, and you can easily cut these. You can kind of hem them yourself. I just folded it over. It comes with some tacks that I tacked onto the wall, folded it over, and you'll see it just Velcros, and you can't even hardly see the Velcro, at least in our RV, because the trim is brown, so the Velcro just blends right in. But you can see great. And in our case, this one is offset, which is great because the RV door latch is on that side as well. I'm very surprised at how great the magnets work in here. And they do self-close very good, even at the very bottom. And there's Miss Izzy. We've been working with her so she feels comfortable going in and out. And she does. She's only a little 10-pound Maltipoo. Has a very light touch. And so she did. She was able to go right out. Now, at the very bottom of this, I had to adjust the little latch there. But you can see that tab that comes out. There's one in the middle and there's one at the bottom. So you could actually Velcro those tabs and it will keep her from being able to go out. Now, it is net, so, it depends on how big your dog is. But again, you can see from the outside, it closes really good. And again, she can go in and out very easily. I really love this screen. It's so inexpensive, easy to put together, and I put a link below. A surprising way to keep your home smelling fresh that you might not have thought about is the detergent that you use when you do dishes. The fragrance of that kind of lingers on, and your home can smell very flowery, like the compassion flower that I was using, or more earthy smell, basil. I do tend to order both of these in multi-packets or in the big refillable jugs and switch them off depending on kind of what I'm feeling like. With the springtime, I'm using the compassion flower quite a bit right now. With products like the Mrs. Meyer line, you can also get the same fragrance in other kinds of household cleaners. And number 3, is using essential oils. So I have just a little dish that I put some water in, and I put some oils in here. Now I do want to caution you, because depending on the oil, your dog or your animal may be affected by it. It happened to me with a diffuser, so I no longer use a diffuser, but Izzy got really, really sick. I had to take her outside. She wasn't breathing well, and get her some fresh air, and then I had to just get rid of the diffuser. But this happens to be lavender, and I'm setting this up for the bedroom in particular. So a little bit of water, essential oil, in this case lavender, in the water, and then I put cotton rounds or cotton balls, whatever I have on hand, and I put that in the dish and let it soak up into those cotton balls. And once it's done that, I have a little corner holder right above my bed, and that just kind of sits there, and during the day when it's warm, it permeates the air, and at night there's just that subtle fragrance of lavender that makes you feel calm. It doesn't harm Izzy, and we have a great night's rest without any candles, warming pots, or diffusers. Hey, thanks for watching. I really do appreciate it. And would you do me a big favor? If you like this video, would you like and subscribe? And be sure to use the links below. Our goal is to bring you a lot more content, and using our links is one of the things that's going to help us make that happen. Thanks so much. We'll see you next time.